Let's begin in Nigeria, in Ekiti State, where Governor Kayode Fayemi has now inaugurated the state airport just a few hours before his exit from office. Speaking at the event alongside the Minister of Aviation, Hadi Sirika, the governor said he's leaving the office of a fulfilled man after delivering the airport he promised to the people of Ekiti. Mr. Sirika also described the airport as a bridge that will connect the state to the world and also stimulate national growth. We have details in this report.
The Air Force aircraft 930 conveying the Minister for Aviation, Hadi Sirika, alongside his entourage, landed at the airport at exactly 10:20 in the morning. The governor, in company of the minister, proceeded to commission the airport in the presence of eminent personalities, political leaders, traditional rulers, and Ekiti sons and daughters.
Ekiti State Agro Cargo International Airport.
The governor in his speech says the cargo airport is of international standard and can comfortably accommodate more than 5 Boeing 747. He highlights the importance of fixing the bad roads in the state, which is pivotal to the success of the aviation business.
We need our roads to be motorable, we need our roads to be good, but we also need our airport to be functional. It's not one against the other.
Minister for Aviation congratulated the governor and encouraged the people to prioritize agriculture from where produce can be exported out of the state.
Is to connect the people of Ekiti, their future and fortune, their market, their commerce, their trade, their culture, their history to the entire world and draw everybody here.
The people of Ekiti State are excited with this development and laud the effort of the outgoing governor, stating the importance of the airport to the state's economy.
In the plane, the first plane landing, is pure nostalgia for me because I've always traveled, and then I've always wondered when Ekiti will have its own airport.
Ekiti people has been opened up to the world. We are no longer interlocked. We are now connected to the world.
I feel proud to be an Ekiti engineer, and like the Honorable Minister for Aviation said, Hadi Sirika, it will open up a new vista in the economy of Ekiti State.
We're able to raise the financing for this project at a fairly cheap cost, and the contractors deliver to time. From groundbreaking to commissioning in 3 years.
The entire acquired land for this project is 29.9 kilometers from 9 communities, covering 3 local governments in Ekiti State.
It's indeed a great day for people of Ekiti to see this coming to light on his last day in office. Dr. John Kayode Fayemi ensured that he delivered the promise he made to Ekiti people, that we give them an airport. Ayomide Ajay, the TVC News, Ekiti.
To Kaduna State, where the former governor of Central Bank, Sanusi Sanusi, is querying the volume of Nigeria's daily consumption of premium motor spirit, also known as petrol. Mr. Sanusi's reaction follows the figure coming from the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, saying that the country consumes 66 million liters of fuel daily. The former Apex Bank governor, in his keynote address at the 7th edition of CAD Invest, an annual event organized by the Kaduna State Investment Promotion Agency, described the figure as unbelievable. He lamented the bogus amount spent on subsidy payment annually and demanded that NNPC be unbundled and disbanded. The presidential candidate of the APC, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, and his running mate, Kashim Shettima, were among dignitaries at the event. The APC candidate promises improved security as well as a better country if elected next year.
Confidence note. Under my leadership, the government will place great emphasis on the use of counterinsurgency doctrine and strategy by our military. We will continue to train and equip our gallant forces and security personnel with the resources, gear, equipment, and all technology necessary to eliminate crime in our society.
The All Progressives Congress in Adamawa State says it will appeal against the Yola Federal High Court judgment that barred it from fielding a gubernatorial candidate for the forthcoming 2023 general election. The party made its position known at a press conference in Yola, expressing confidence it would not only reclaim its mandate but will win the gubernatorial election come 2023. The party representative says in the wake of the court judgment, the party has convened a stakeholders meeting to chart a way forward, where it was agreed that the party should move to reclaim its mandate through constitutional means. Justice Abdulaziz Anka of the Federal High Court 1 on Friday declared the governorship primaries of the main opposition party in the state null and void over the failure of the party to comply with party guidelines and constitutional provisions while conducting the primaries.
We, the State Working Committee, the State Executive, and local government party chairman of All Progressive Congress, Adamawa State, received yesterday's High Court judgment on our gubernatorial primaries, which was held on 26th and 27th of May 2022 with mixed feelings. We, the party, we reject totally the reversal of the court to order for fresh primary election in order for us to field a candidate for the 2023 general election. Therefore, we will proceed to Court of Appeal immediately to press for our demands.
6 sub 6 of the 1999 Constitution vested the power in the court to adjudicate in any given circumstance. Based on this power vested on the court can still make an order for INEC to collect the name of any candidate.
In Ondo, the leadership of the People's Democratic Party has expressed confidence the party will resolve all internal crises and forge ahead to win the 2023 elections. The state chairman of the party, Fatai Adams, spoke at the inauguration of a PDP support group known as PDP New Generation in Akure, adding that the party remains formidable and capable of winning next year's election. Represented by Ondo Central Senatorial District Chairman Dayo Hawude, the chairman charged members of the party to go all out to work for the presidential candidate of the party, Atiku Abubakar, as well as other candidates.
In any setting, be it family or political setting, there is bound to be crisis. So what is happening in PDP is not unusual. And I believe at the right time, we'll come together and have a common front. We'll resolve it by the grace of God, and we will come out stronger.
People came and secured votes on the basis of promises, and they failed in those promises. And so Nigerians are now here to say enough is enough, that no longer will our will be subjugated, no longer will it be subdued, and that young Nigerians have now put themselves together, called PDP New Generation, to rescue and reset Nigeria.
There is no house that they don't fight, but we are going to resolve all the issues within our party, and I'm very sure Governor Nsonwike is a very good man. I know that he's going to settle with the presidential candidate when the time comes.
We feel it's the right time for youth to participate in politics, the youth and women, that the way the older generation are doing things, that it's the right time we coming on board to do things differently from the way the older generation are doing things.
Still on electoral matters, residents of Osun today were out for the local government elections. Rafiu Hamid has more.
It's the day the electorate had been looking forward to in Osun State. Electoral officers arrived early enough at many polling units, while some polling units witnessed late arrival of the officials. Also, large turnout of voters were recorded in many polling units, while reverse is the case in some places. In all the places visited, security operatives were present. To a large extent, the restriction of vehicular movement order was adhered to, just as commercial activities were also taking place in some areas. At Ward 8 Unit 33 in Oronda local government, accreditation and voting went smoothly.
We've been here since about 2 hours ago, and a lot of people have voted for the rightful person of their choice. At any rate, the process is going on smoothly. There is no hiccup.
The process going on here is all right. Everything is calm, orderly, and there's no any problem whatsoever. I think it is all right.
The situation is the same in Osogbo and Egbedere local governments. The governor, Adeboye Gawitola, alongside his wife, Kafayat Oyetola, cast their votes at Ward 2 Unit 1 in Iragbiji and Boripe local governments.
Local government election is very important, and that's the grassroots contact, with government. So it's important for all of us to exercise our civic responsibility by casting our votes for candidates of our choice. I must commend the security agencies for maintaining adequate security.
In Ire, the State Commissioner for Local Governments, Adebayo Adeleke, exercised his franchise at Ward 11 Unit 4.
This is peaceful, as you can see. So because there is rumor everywhere that there will be chaos, there will be this. There will be chaos if people don't want what you are doing. But this is well acceptable to the people of the community.
The state has 69 local governments and local government development authorities, LCDAs.
Winners of the election in all the local governments that make up the states are expected to be presented with certificates of return at the headquarters of the State Independent Electoral Commission in Osogbo on Monday. Rafiu Hamid, TVC News, Iragbiji, Osun State.